Welcome to our craft and chat page hop. Thank you for being here. As you come in, please say hello. I gotta find where my page is, which always happens. That should not be happening. I should already know where I'm live, but it's like that. I don't know why. Oh, there I am. I am smiling. So come on in and say hello. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you are watching this on the replay, there is a link for, hey Leah, link for all the creators today. And I forgot to switch my camera around. That's what happens when your son comes home and all you think about is what is he doing. Hey, beautiful Leah. So that's what I was doing. And then I had to remember, Tracy, you know what you're supposed to be doing. I even forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but that's okay. We're just going to go because 30 minutes go by really, really fast. And I am going to be sharing how to cover a store-bought journal. It's almost the same concept as covering a composition book. So I am going to be doing a journal. Hey, sweet Corey, how are you? So this is the book. Hey, Jane, that I bought from Walmart. Actually, it was gifted to me from Walmart. This is by Pen and Gear. And the length of the book is 10 inches. And then across is about 7 3/4 inches. Hey, Megan. So I already put 2 pieces of paper, 8.5 by 11. I attached them together with double-sided tape and some glue. Hopefully this holds. This is my second cover. I got so excited on the other one. I didn't measure correctly. It happens. It happens. And so I was going to scrap the whole project, but I was like, no, Tracy, don't scrap it. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, thank you, my sweet Corey. I appreciate that. Jane, I thought I said hi. Jane said hi. Hi, Jane. Sitting outside with Duke. Hey, Cat. You're crocheting. Okay. So I was going to scrap it, but I was like, no. Oh, I put it over there. I was like, no, keep going. Just keep going. So this is the book I'm going to do. Now, you can leave this on here because it came like this, and I didn't want to go through the whole thing about cutting and going around it and just making way for it. So I said no. Hey, Marlene. So I'm just going to cut these off, because I'm going to make my own tie around to hold this closed. But she actually bought me a couple of journals. And so I said, well, I'm going to cover this one. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing these journals like this. The other morning, last week, I had a bad dream. And sometimes I wake up and I can't remember my dreams. So I woke up and I grabbed the book and I just started writing. Not this one, it's a different one. But I woke up, I grabbed it, and I immediately start writing down what my dream was. But this is the book that I wrote my dreams in, and it says God Goes Growing and Glowing. So this is the book I used to write my dreams in. I have to say that helped me a lot to write down that dream, because I don't force myself to try to remember what it was, but I remember it and I can deal with it and then I can move on. So that's why I do it. Making potato salad and listening. So sorry if I missed anyone. Oh, honey, you can always go back and watch. Fraps and Scraps. Shauna. Hey, Shauna. I had to remind myself. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Cindy. Come on in, everybody. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I know. I like my journals. Kat, I can't with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is, because this seam is in the middle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this seam, or the bind, right on that seam. So when I go to fold it, it's not on one side or the other, where it's not on the front cover or the back cover. It'll be right in the middle. Hey, Annie, come on in. Oh, thank you. Sherry from Sherry's Decor and More made this for me. So all I'm gonna do to start with, so I can try to see where this should be, because I really did. I don't know how I messed up on this the last time, but I'm gonna try to center it right there on that seam as best as I can. And then I'm gonna center my paper, and I'm gonna start on one side. And I hope this works. I totally did mess up, but that was on me. Telling you, Tyler comes home and I just lose my mind. Hey, Jeanette. Jeanette is up next after me. So I'm going to, because usually I don't do my journals this way. And they're usually not this thick either, so I don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to fold one side up and mark it where it is. Hopefully this is straight, because I can't cut a straight line or keep everything straight. Tyler is upstairs, and since I'm on for only a half hour, he's just gonna stay upstairs. He's upstairs. I don't know if he's playing his game or watching a movie. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my paper and I'm just going to fold this book down. I'm gonna take this part and fold it up against the back. Then I am going to, I still don't think I did it right. I didn't. Hold please. So I'm gonna turn this around because I did mess up. I do this every time because I get so excited about doing it. But I want this to be somewhat centered. And I keep looking at the inside seam instead of the outside seam. Okay. Right there. So I'm gonna mark it. Okay. Like I said, I don't usually do journals this thick. I usually do the composition ones, or I make my own journals like this. Man, gonna need Facebook Live with Tyler. I'll see if he wants to. Hey, Shyla. I'll ask him. It's always up to him. I don't force him, but y'all know he come on and be smiling. And so, and this is more the thickness of like construction paper, so it's not like heavyweight paper. It's more like medium weight paper. So I'm gonna do it just like that. And then what I'm gonna do to make this easier on all of us, I am going to, I don't have enough room. I'm gonna take double-sided tape. And y'all know 30 minutes go by so fast. Tell him Jane was asking. I'll tell him. I sure will. I will tell him you asked about him. Sherry came in here. I didn't see Sherry. Oh, you said Shyla. Hi, Cheerio. I seen somebody say hi, Cheerio. I didn't see Sherry come in here. Did I miss Sherry? Hey, Sherry, if you in here. Yes, my first time wearing her shirt. It was in my closet. I just grabbed it. For some reason, I kept thinking it was Sunday. So I lost the day somewhere. Then I am going to take my finger blade and I'm just going to cut straight across. Just like that. Then when I put my book down, I'm going to use glue also, so that if I need to, she a silent watcher today. Oh, she can't comment, what? Come on now. I saw Kat and Sherry say, oh, Sherry said, oh, she can't comment on YouTube? Oh my goodness. So putting glue on top of your double-sided tape will give you a little more wiggle room than if you just put down your book. So then I'm gonna try to put this exactly where that seam was, in the center. So I shouldn't have went top to bottom, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put that down just like that. And I'm gonna take off this extra glue. So hello back to Sherry. Yep, hello back to Sherry. Poor thing. She's gets restricted on Book of Faces, now YouTube. I don't know what she did. Somebody must have sent a memo. So please bear with me, everyone. Because I'm telling you, Tyler comes home. I just lose my mind. So then I'm going to take this page, or the front. Yep, that is the front. And I'm just going to go along the bottom. Then I'm going to bring up the back. Yeah, I was totally off, everybody. And get that to stick. But I'm just going to rub here. I'm going to get my bone folder. And I'm just going to go along that seam and try to get that as straight as possible. And you want to make sure when you're doing paper products, if you're using a blade, do it on top of a healing mat. Rub it real good. Bad girl, cherry bad girl, whatever. So I'm just going to do it like that. And then I can go ahead and lay this like this and go across the back seam and get that to stick. I don't know why my glue is not acting right. I don't think anything is acting right. I was going to scrap the whole thing, but I persevere. I persevere. I will push through. I will push through. And I'm not throwing away that paper I messed up. I'm not. I'll go back to it. I'll just cut up the parts I messed up and use it for something else. So what else is going on today? It's rainy here, but humid. Then I'm going to go across the top again. It's 10 minutes in. So at least I'm at least get as much of this done as possible. I got dry glue all over my table, but it's okay. We're going to work with it. Then I'm going to open the front cover. And the first thing I want to do, because it is crooked, and that's okay too, is I want to mark where my corners are. So I'm going to go here. Because what you don't want to do is cut your paper too short, that where you go to cut this corner out, that you can actually see the book. So you want to leave about 1/8 of an inch or so. I'm going to leave a little bit more because these corners are rounded. So yeah, this isn't coming out the way I want. But again, I'm going to keep going. And yeah, that's not right. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do is, while the book is like this, I'm just going to fold this part over and try to keep it as tight as possible. Because I try to do it the way I would do a normal journal, like with the cardboard. And it didn't work out that way. That's why I said I had to start over with my cover. And I was ready just to scrap the whole thing. So that it will still have room to open. And that's where I made my mistake. I didn't leave that part open. Hey, there you are. Big box in the mail. Oh, Jane. Western Washington, good. Missing in your part of Texas. Okay, Annie, you're on at 8, which is 7 o'clock my time. Okay. Paper layers. Yeah. And so I don't know. But I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to fold this side as well. So I'll know where I want to fold my paper in and glue it. And if this doesn't work out, that's okay. I know next time to plan better. Because I just finished making this cover about 5 minutes before I went live. So it was rushed. But y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. Shh, don't tell nobody. You had to log back into YouTube too. Logged out of YouTube and I didn't realize. Oh, okay. So then, this is just not sticking. It's not sticking. I don't know if it's because of how this is made or what. But again, I want to keep going because y'all know I don't like to give up on anything. Just, I don't know. Hey, it happens to all of us. Best way to learn is to just keep trying. Absolutely. I've covered so many books. I just never covered one like this before. But we are going to keep going. I'm looking around because I thought I had another journal where I can just show you what you all can do. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do because this does not want to stick at all. I was hoping it would, but it doesn't. All right. This is what we're going to do. I am going to grab a different book and I can just show you how you can. It had me logged out. Yes, wrapping your books for school. Absolutely. Absolutely. And see, I could do it that way if I had more paper. But again, I didn't want to run upstairs for more paper. So this is what we're going to do. Because I don't want to give up. Y'all know I don't like to give up. Not when I'm trying to do something really, really good. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to... Okay, this is the back. And see how the glue does not want to stick? And I don't know why. I mean, it's sticky. I just would have to just leave it. That's what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on my journal. And I'll show you how about we do pockets and stuff. I'll come back to this. I will come back to this. Not today, but I will come back to this. So I like steampunk. We're going to move on because that took too long and it shouldn't take that long. It's never taken me that long before. So this is my book and I got stuff all over. I think this is my book. Nope, this is not my book. This is the extra book, but that's okay. We're going to go on. We're just going to go on. How about that? Does the book have a coating? It does. And what I should have done was I should have sanded it. That's probably why. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the grace, but we're going to keep going. Yeah, it has a coating on it. That's okay. We here for the Yes, Flossie covered many books. Yeah, the book has a coating on it. I'll just sand it and I'll start from there. So what I'm going to do is I did go ahead and I cut some pages. At least I can show y'all how to do the inside. And then when I figure out the outside, it has a coating. Sand it, then glue it. It'll work. I think she just has slow drying. I don't have slow drying glue. I've used that before. As a matter of fact, I use that same glue to make these, and it glued it right away with no issue. I don't use slow glue. It's my first time to paper crafting. It's just my first time to doing one of these books, but we're learning. We are learning. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to, let's see, is this the back cover? So we're gonna cover the inside right here. And this book is by Thomas and Coco, also purchased from Walmart. It needs a little rough play, you know. Hi, Kelly. Thank you, Jane. Trouble, behave yourself. I'm going to boot you. Jane don't know how to do that. And again, this particular paper is from, let me see, who is she? This is my little case for some of my paper. This particular paper is from Feminine Steampunk. I got this off of Amazon. I don't care too much. I mean, the paper is pretty. I don't really care for it because it says 18 double-sided sheets, but both sides are the same thing. That's the only bad part about her books. And these are by Amelia Wentworth. So think twice before you buy her books. Pretty, but they're just the same on all sides. So I'm gonna put some glue on here. And I do have double-sided tape around the outside. Be careful when you're using wet glue. And I'm gonna lay that right there. Now this book is a little bit wider than the other book. So when I cut these for the smaller book. But again, I'm just gonna keep going, and you wanna make sure that you get this glued down all over. Jane is untamed always. Now I'm gonna do the front, and this is what the front looks like. And I only have 11 minutes. So thank you all for bearing with me. Y'all know I love to craft. I love paper crafting, which I have not done in a while. So I thought I would just come on and do it. So even this particular book, I don't plan on covering up the front because I like what it says, but I will add to it. And I'll also show you how you can do that real quick. So we're going to do a couple of things in the next 11 minutes. Get something out of this. And again, I'm just going to put the glue in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure that it sticks down. And again, I'm going to try to get this center-ish. Not perfect, but perfectly imperfect for me, as long as it's down. And again, I'm going to use my little spatula to get this all down and also smooth out that glue. Yes, but you all, of course we love you. We love you, Jane. So that's how that's going to look. Then this is how you can do some things on the front, because I have a lot of stuff sitting out here. Now, what did I do with it? Not in the order that I wanted it to be, but that's okay too. I don't know what I did with it. All right. Okay, Tracy, what did you do with it? Okay, there's this, but I have something else out here. It probably fell, or did it? But you can add something to the front. We're just going to go because I'm all over the place. This is what I get. Oh, here it is. See, I told y'all. You can take some ephemera. And I bought this. This is Graphic 45. I'm not sure where I got it from. You have a different name for YouTube. Oh, Sherry. Yes, she does. So what I would like to do with this is I'm going to take some black cardstock and I am going to put some foam tape so it's not flat against the book but give it a little bit more depth. Is I am going to add some foam tape to the back of this. You can find this foam tape at Dollar Tree. This is where I actually got this one. And I'm just going to add this to the front. And I'm not going to stick this on the front of my book because I need to sand this down in the area that I want this to go. Otherwise, it's not going to stick unless I use the foam tape. Oh, thank you, Sherry. So at least I can show you how to give like a tag or anything that you want to add to the front of your journal, a little bit of depth. And I'm going to put that about right there. My next door neighbor got some loud music on. And then just a little piece just to coordinate with it. And then I can put something on the front like some jewels or something. And I'll add that as well. And here comes the crazy train. So see, you've already made a nameplate for yourself that can go on the front of your journal. So there is that. I'll add that later. And I will take pictures. I will take pictures. And I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to worry about the other one. So then you can open your journal to wherever. I didn't count the pages. I'm just going to open to where I see the stitching. So this book is stitched. You probably can't see it, but this is where one of the signatures is sewn in. So I know this is one of the stronger pages. And I made this pocket, and all I did was cut a piece of paper to the image that I wanted. I used my circle punch to do a half circle so I can have somewhere where I can grab my papers, and then I did a 1/4 inch fold all the way around. And in order for this to go in flat, you want to cut out the corners. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut slant in there and there, so it'll look like that at the corner. So when they go in the book, they're not on top of each other. I'm gonna do the same here. And I'm doing it at the fold line. And then at the top, so when I fold those in, you won't see the top of those corners. So this is what your pocket will look like. So here's the fold ins and this fold in. I went around the edges with walnut stain, distressed oxide. So what I want to do is I'm going to do the bottom flap first, and I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to put that about right here. I'm not going all the way to the edge, but I'm going to put that in right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tape in there so that when I go slide stuff in, it won't stop it from going all the way to the back, because it will hit it. I learned this from, I can't remember who, on YouTube. And this will help your paper slide in. Then I'm gonna add the glue to my side flaps. And you can make your flaps a little bit wider. I just went thinner, and I got 4 minutes. Got glue on here. About the chat part, I guess you just have to be logged in and then can chat whether you follow that person or not. Yes, that is true. Oh, Jane said hi, Tyler. She heard you moving around behind me.
That's not behind.
He said that wasn't behind. Then I made some bookmarks, and I used this, which makes 2 inch, 2.5 inch, and 1.5 inch, and you just put them in the slots. So I made a couple of those to go in my little pockets. And then I just used a book page by tearing it up, put it on the front. I did the same with this one. And then I did one of the same pictures out the book on that one. And then you can just slide them into your little pocket, just like that. Then, of course, I made other pockets. I have 3 minutes, but let's find somewhere to put another pocket. And it doesn't have to be in the middle of the page. It can be anywhere. So here's another one of my, actually there's two. There's 2 of my pockets I also made. Now this was a long sheet, and I just marked it 3 inches. It was together like this. So I marked 3 inches from this side and 3 inches from here, and I did a diagonal cut, and so you can have 2 pockets. Now the words are upside down, but can you tell? No. Use your paper to your max. Use it to the max. So I got 2 minutes left. Oh, cool. A tag make. I have all kind of punches. I'm telling you, Corey, they're amazing. I love punches. You can also glue in envelopes. These are from my son. These are also with Distress Oxide around the edges, but I love making journals. I love decorating journals. I love making them more than decorating them because it's a lot easier. So on this one, I'm going to cut the top so that when I glue this down, you can't see the side flap. So from the front, you can't see it. But I want to thank you all for joining me. You do? Oh, dig it out. Dig it out. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. And so up next is Jeanette from our Backroom Creations. I'm going to finish this and I will take pictures and also do a picture for my page. Again, thank you all for your grace and for being here. I was not going to get flustered today. I just said, let's move on. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Just keep going. If you mess up, it's okay to start over. Just go back to the drawing board and try something else. So that's what I'm going to do. And again, thank you all so much for being here. And I will see you all. Thank you, Kat. And I will see you all in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you all enjoy the rest of your weekend while my son stands here and he's clapping for me. Does he know I can get frustrated? So you all have a great day. See you next time. Bye.